Oi!
Only give it a push.
Woo! Nah.
Goosebumps.
Yeah. This is
Nah, Denzel, look at him on a horse.
This looks better than the original. Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Chosen Wizdom.
And it's your girl, Divergent Girl.
Yes sir, and we are back, your favourite neurodivergent pair, alternative thoughts, alternative conversations where critical thinking is a must. And if you can't think outside the box, then you are lost. Get it in. We are back with a reaction.
Yeah.
A conversation.
Yes.
Gladiator 2 trailer has been dropped, and boy, we haven't seen it yet, but we have seen the commotion online about this.
Yes.
As you can imagine, a black man, Denzel's in it, and he looks like he's playing a important role. There's a lot of conversations about him, a lot of conversations about the music. We haven't heard it or seen it yet, but we are looking forward to watching this one and giving our neurodivergent opinion.
Yes. It was hard to wait to watch this trailer, but we only had to wait like 2 days, so we're now ready to go. It's been like 25 years since like the original. Yeah. I'm like trying to remember. A lot of people's mindsets have changed since they watched the original. And now they're going to apply the new lens that they've got, the new anti-woke lens, or whatever you guys want to call yourselves. Yeah. You're going to apply your lens that you've now developed over time to this. And I always think to myself, I wonder what would happen if Gladiator or any of the movies that people loved 20 years ago, what would happen if they came out today? Now.
A lot of the movies that we loved, that a lot of people loved back in the day, that they now hate, they would have hated if it came out today. Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing why people are crying. Yeah. Why people are in tears about this. Because we like to think out of the box, like I said, on this channel. So we're going to give our thoughts and we're going to go straight into it. Anything else?
No.
Say to the beautiful people.
You ready?
We're ready. Let's do it.
Okay, here we go.
I remember that day. I never
Maximus.
Oh.
A slave could take revenge against an emperor. Where were you born?
Oh, he's a little boy.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Father. You will be my instrument.
What?
What? Oh, Lord Denzel.
Okay.
Right.
The greatest temple Rome ever built.
Pedro.
Because
it looks beautiful.
Yeah, look at there's water in it.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh, what creature?
Okay, Ridley's back. Okay, Ridley Scott is back directing this.
Rome has so many subjects, she must feed them.
Wow, it looks amazing.
They can eat war. Only some elite would say that.
Slaves into gladiators, gladiators into free men.
You have something in you. I knew it from the...
Oh!
Now. Rage. And rage is your gift.
Rage is a gift.
This looks good.
This looks insane.
This looks
Is that Oh wow.
Wow. Okay.
The original Queen.
He's back. So how come he doesn't know anybody? Isn't that his mum?
Yeah, I was confused. That is so smart. Use the sand.
Whose head could I give you that would satisfy this fury?
The entire Roman armies.
Too much.
Rome
must...
Pascal! Oi!
Only give it a push.
Woo! It's a king to a... What's a god to a number?
Alright.
Nah, this is epic. Nah, this is sick.
This ring belonged to Maximus. Now I give it to you. What is the dream?
This looks better than the original.
For people.
Yeah.
Now I
Nah,
Goosebumps.
yeah, this is epic.
Nah, Denzel, look at him on a horse.
generation
Rebellion.
for their vanity.
Strength among us.
I just said went. Oi, bloodstains the Colosseum door, literally the Colosseum.
Yeah. The song's perfect for it.
What, Pedro versus the guy?
Yeah. I'm watching this. Woo! Alright, I'm sold.
What?
I am sold.
Okay. Okay.
That was good. That's one of the most epic trailers. Like, I felt the goosebumps. The music, like Colosseum, blood on the Colosseum floor.
Yes.
It fit. It works. Denzel looks good. Pascal's been chosen for, like, I feel like Pascal's everywhere.
Yeah.
This guy's in every movie. But it works. Lead. I feel good. Well done, Ridley Scott. It's been years, decades since the first one, and you decided to make a second one. And if you compare the trailer, first movie, and then you look at this trailer, this trailer is better than the trailer for the first movie.
Yes.
This movie feels straight away there's a lot more action.
Yeah.
It's more epic. In the first one, there weren't ship battles and big explosions. It was still good. I love the first one. The first one's a classic. Don't get me wrong with what I'm saying, guys. Please. But if I'm talking about anticipation and feel, this has got me excited to watch this.
Yes.
I have no idea what's going to happen. At least in the first one, we all knew the story.
Yeah.
Before we even went to watch it.
I am Maximus Meridius and
He said, a general that becomes a slave that becomes a gladiator that defies the black.
Yeah.
The whole storyline is in the quote, so we already know what's going to happen. In this movie, I have no idea.
No.
It's so unknown. So I don't see. Tell me what the negatives.
Yeah.
Because I've seen some of the negatives. I think one of the negatives is music.
Oh yeah.
I've seen the negatives about the music, and now that I've heard the music, it fits perfectly with the trailer.
What's a king to a god? And what's a
god
god
to
to a non-believer?
Yeah, it's like
that's the questions in the original kind of.
We have to come out of this. We need strings, and we need what's his name? The guy who does Schindler's List.
Hans Zimmer.
We need Hans Zimmer every time there's a sort of epic movie. Like, no, music is...
Hans, we need you. No.
Music is music. And the fact is, this wasn't in the original song. They remixed it.
Yeah, that's
you can hear that they've added stuff to it.
And they've removed some of the melody and the backing sounds.
It sounds good. You have to come to today's times, guys. You can't always live in your comfort zone. And just be in your comfort zone. People need to remember that the music you hear in the trailer is not necessarily just the music you will hear in the movie.
Yeah.
You might have chosen this song for the trailer because the song is so epic and it works. But in the movie, best believe you can't have this one song play throughout the whole 2.5-hour movie. So in the movie, you're going to hear a lot of epic strings, violins, a lot of that opera, a lot of the orchestra that we like. We're going to hear that. Of course we are. We can have both. I know about the Roman Empire, and I know about Caucasian men who have orgasms thinking about the Roman Empire.
Proven, isn't it?
I understand that. I see online. It's very weird. Whenever I think some people feel that they can dive and hide into an era where certain people don't exist.
Yeah, which is a lie anyway.
Which is a lie because this has always been here on this planet.
This came before this.
Yeah. The Roman Empire, keyword empire, had control over many countries, many places where people looked like this.
Yes.
But because of white supremacy, it's infected a lot of people's minds to believe that there was once a period of time where people like me never existed, and you want to feel comfortable in watching all these Viking stuff. No, we're everywhere. I'm sorry, people, that you want to dive into a world, but you can't escape it.
No.
Just accept it. Don't forget, race didn't exist until 500 years ago.
Thank you.
It's a new concept. In these times that you're looking, they didn't really they had no concept of race.
No.
So we're now applying our lens, our bigotry and our biased lens that we've developed to things that happened 1,000 years ago.
Yeah.
That didn't really exist. So also understand that. I think the music was good. So one negative was the music. I got no problems with the music. No. Any negatives that you saw online before watching this?
The music, and why is there a black leader or someone who looks like an emperor, or it looks like from the trailer he's in charge of the gladiators?
Yeah, we're not allowed to. We didn't exist, even though life started in Africa. We didn't exist, and we never emperors. We were never kings. That's what white supremacy does to your brain.
Yeah.
It makes you sound stupid.
Because everything's so whitewashed throughout history. Come on, look at the Egyptian statues and pyramids.
We've got, and look at white Jesus. That stuff has messed with so many people's brains that they can never look at history objectively without feeling some sort of anger or emotion when they see certain things. We also saw comments about language.
Oh yeah, Denzel's got an American accent.
Understand, that when you watch the first Gladiator, you heard Russell Crowe put on an accent, which I don't even understand Russell Crowe's accent. Russell Crowe's accent was like an English, Australian sort of accent.
Yes.
And a lot of the American actors in that movie put on supposedly English accent. But please understand this. We're talking about the Roman Empire. They did not speak like that. That posh English accent was not around them times. It's something that we decided as people, or the director decided to do. Just understand that whenever you hear that posh English accent from, I don't know, a time 1,000 years ago, understand that's not real. It's not real. If anything, they should probably be speaking a different language.
Latin.
Yeah, please do not complain that somebody sounds American. I'm surprised that Americans are complaining that somebody sounds American.
Yeah.
That's very, very, very unique. You managed to put yourself in a position where you don't want to hear your own accent.
Yeah.
And listen, we're in the UK. And don't get me wrong, this is the country that started a lot of this colonization.
Yeah. Fully.
Yeah. So there's a lot we can say about the British and the UK.
Mm-hmm.
But let's everyone just take time, relax yourselves. I want to go back to an era where we didn't always project.
Yeah.
We weren't so always angry and hateful. And we just saw someone's project, whatever movie it was, and we just wanted to watch it with an open mind and see how good it was.
Yeah.
Do what it is. It's because so many things and the rhetorics, stories are controlled by America.
Yeah.
And America is such a toxic place, especially right now.
Yeah.
They've never dealt with their past.
No.
Never faced it. And right now there's always othering. Black, white, this. It's such a toxic place that whenever anything comes out of it, there's always going to be some sort of euphoria around it.
Yeah.
Usually. And I'm not talking about most of you guys, because most of you guys who rock with us, you know about the way that we think, like I said, outside the box, or you're lost, new and divergent people.
Mm-hmm.
You guys know about us.
Yeah.
We're very opinionated and we think outside constructs.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people who are just trapped within their anger, whatever that might be, and then apply it or project it when they're watching something. And you can just see it. It's crazy. Twitter is I don't even know what Elon Musk has done. But
it's become something.
It's become, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Yes. I've enjoyed this trailer. I think you've enjoyed this trailer.
Yeah.
I wasn't even looking forward to this. Now that I've seen the trailer, I'm actually more looking forward to it than ever.
Yes.
I'm not saying it will be, but it looks more epic than the first one.
Yeah, it does.
Let's be objective.
Yeah.
Let's not be emotional. I don't agree, but I understand why some people are apprehensive. Like I said, I want to talk about the psychology of certain things. Well, I want to understand the psychology and talk about that behind how some people view things. And also, one thing I understand is that people always try to apply objective stuff to their feelings. Like, if you've got a bias within you and it's coming out, you try to use logic to describe why you feel that bias. Like, it's the music, or listen. It probably isn't any of those things.
Yeah, it's something deeper.
It's probably something deeper. Don't forget Gmon.
Yes.
G-Man was in the original. I guess G-Man had he had I don't even want to say African accent because there's like a million countries in Africa with like a million different accents.
Yes.
And I hate doing that, an African accent. But I guess he was. I mean, he had an African accent. Was he from a country in Africa? I guess.
Yeah.
He was in the original, and he played a prominent role.
Yeah.
So what we doing here? Like I said, if that film came out today, there will be people who won't be happy, and not everyone's gonna be happy, right? Some movies are not for everybody, but for those who love the Roman Empire and love this time period, just understand we always existed, and you can't run away. You can't run away into some hole where everything is just white.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Unless maybe in Europe, not even Europe actually. Maybe.
No, we had black Tudors here.
Yeah.
Like black melanated people and Asian people have always.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry if you felt comfort in these things. Just search within yourself and be better people. That's what I have to say.
Just thinking a bit about why do you think you hold this position so strongly? Like, why does it need to look a certain way to you? It's a great question.
Especially, it's not real.
Yeah.
It's all fake. It's all make-believe. It just looks really epic. I'm hoping it's going to be about 2.5 hours.
The first one was long, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's about, I think, 2 hours, isn't it? Let us know what you think. Drop below your comments. We've said a lot of things that might be controversial to your ears, a lot of things that might even offend your ears. Take a deep breath and explain objectively why. Facts over feelings, critical thinking, always. Divergent wisdom, always. Thank you guys for watching and have a good evening.